with a RaceCar Driver. Drove goddamn fast. Never take a water, no take a fan, but I never dare come in. Oh, the microphone's on. Oh, shit. And then I realized there's no fucking... Why is there no fucking music playing? My bad. Okay, so here's a replay from earlier. It's gonna cut the song short. Fucking do this crap. I feel like I'm getting in great shape fucking racing like 10 hours a day. I've cleared a lot of shit. If I let the Moogle fall or the Tomberry fall over, my kids yell at me. So there's my little toy. It's a 2004 S2000 GT1 Turbo. And I've got it tuned just the way I like it. And been working on the how are you, Sean? Good to see you. Been working on the Japanese Super GT. Yeah, well, it's mostly Japanese, historically Japanese, but it's been kind of international lately. I got fucking Lamborghinis and Mercedes and all kinds of shit in Super GT now, which I think is kind of hilarious. Not really sure how I feel about it. But, you know, it's a spec, I guess. Not like there's any real equivalent. There's no American only race. Well, no, because NASCAR let Toyota in, you know. Okay. I have some sort of a stealth flea somewhere on my left leg. But, as long as that doesn't give me too much problem, we're going to get underway here. So, there are some things about this car that shouldn't work, but it does work. It really, really, really does work. And, I think the most important things you can change on here when you get this car, go to the suspension. It comes set up for drifting, basically. So what you want to do is decrease the rear toe. You want to increase the rear camber. Because I have soft tires on here, I have the front set to 1.7, the rear to 2.5. I find the best ride height for this thing for most tracks is -18 in the rear, -17 in the front, and that slight lean back gives it a much more stable braking ability. I put the spring all the way down to 11.2 in the back and to 10.0 in the front. This car is actually a little rear heavy, even though it's an S2000. It's a completely reworked. I mean, the car actually exists, which is the crazy thing about it. It's basically an S2000 built for Super GT for show, and with a turbo setup that I think is actually illegal in Super GT. It's a dual turbo setup where a smaller turbo spins into the larger turbo. Back in the day, they used to be really rare to find. The only guy I know of who did them in Hondas is actually here in Baton Rouge, my friend Steve. He had a 736 horsepower S2000. I wonder if that fucking thing still, like, is in, you know, one piece. So anyways, like, it's just monstrously fast. So on here, to reduce the oversteer, and to make the suspension just a little more forgiving overall, because like I said, it is set up for drifting. Dampers 5 all the way around. Roll bars 4 in the front and 3 in the back. And that does give you a very controllable overall setup. Everything here is just right. And it's funny, I don't think I had actually messed with the differential. Too. That'll be fine. So the higher the settings on those, the less understeer you have, basically. That's kind of the rate at which the rear wheels will spin unequally without losing grip. So you raise the number on there, and they have a more propensity to spin at an equal pace, which makes you understeer or drift. I think the standard differential, I must have just bought the custom differential and then just didn't mess with it. Yeah, it's a beauty. Did you find the Amuse? Like it's on YouTube. The real one is on YouTube. It is a crazy sounding car. Sean said that car sounds insane. All right. Yeah, Sean, if you find the video, put the link in the description of the Amuse. A good one for people to check out. All right. Is it gonna rain or not? I thought the last one was gonna rain, so I left the traction control on. Doesn't look like there's any rain. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. So if I'm gonna turn the traction control off, then I definitely need to mess with the drivetrain a little more. That's why it worked. Now I know why it worked, because I had fucking traction control. Let's go 50-50. Or 49-49 for superstitious people like me. Simply superstitious. Writing on the wall. So forgive my poor drifting ability and limited ability to catch oversteer. The steering wheel moves while I try to turn, so I have to really watch how much I push. I don't make mistakes in real cars. Like, it's just not something that happens. I can always like tell by the feel and the sound of the car whether it's doing okay. You know, I'm a pretty damn good mechanic. I'm a diagnostic mechanic. I'm one of the kind of guys that can hear a car going down the road, and generally speaking, I'll tell you what the fuck needs to be done to it. People talk to me, and I save them thousands of dollars at the real mechanic shop. So I used to want to open up a car shop. Good damn shame. But my back cannot hack. Let me get this crap situated. Alright, myself. Little bitty. So, what I'm doing now is increasing the resolution of the that's not it. That. Increasing the resolution of the live streams at night when I have, what I'm supposed to have at least. You know, I don't know if YouTube's going to acknowledge it and actually, you know, let my shit stream properly. No, of course not. It's hard. It looks like crap. Let me, I don't even know what to do with that. There we go. I have it on the little line that's there. Fucking, there we go. Just gotta put it all the way on top. But yeah, you see the bar is orange right now. That little bar at the top left screen, it's supposed to be green. It's the middle of the freaking night. There's just nothing going on in here. Nothing. Okay. Turned off the other PlayStation even. Nobody's using their phones. I'll turn the fucking Wi-Fi on my phone off. See if we can't get this damn signal to go green. I have been rooting through Windows, making sure I don't have any excess tasks going. I don't know what the hell Cortana is supposed to be. I guess that's like the name of the pseudo AI. What is that? What is Cortana supposed to be? I'm about to cut that shit out too. Alright. So anyway. See if I can't make this just a little bit bigger. There we go, why not? Alright, now I have the tri-state area on my face, or the tri-county area. You can find the local, you can find our newspaper at your local grocery store. Brought to you by the Associated Groceries of the Midwest. Fuji, Fuji, Fuji! Oh. Okay, that's not how you're supposed to do that. Come back here! You're in the way! Sitting there, I realized, oh my god, 10 laps. You gotta see, like, take it a little easier. I think they said they stroked this car out to 2.3 liters. So technically it's an S2300. But still a 4-cylinder. But the way that two-stage you know, having a small turbo that helps spool up a big turbo and essentially eliminates lag and drastically improves low-end torque. The way it comes is pretty squirrely, but the way I have it set up is the reason why it's so, I mean, look how much I'm steering, man. I mean, it's pretty effortless. The way it flicks out under this configuration. Slide and squirt. Scandinavian flick there. Little drunken tourist. Schumacher wind out. I don't know what to say about that. I'm the only one to take that turn like that. And again, I don't know how many race car drivers have the engineering mindset and apply music as well as math. But then again, my car, my little H22 Prelude, four-door Prelude, my Accord with the Prelude motor in it, I'll sit outside in the mornings and play Beethoven's Ninth with the exhaust to warm it up, so I have heater in the morning. Gotta get that heater going. It's fucking cold out there. Especially at 5:45 in the morning. For me, like, the shift points through a turn are like a little symphony, you know? When I get it wrong, I want to, like, adjust the note. I can actually, like, hear in my head what the note should sound like, you know? Just like if I was playing the guitar, piano, whatever. Dad used to tell me when he was a cab driver in Dallas, Texas, he could e-brake a 180 into a parallel parking spot. that has inspired me. Oh yeah, especially the new one. Oh, those new Zondas are fine. The interior view in here actually is quite nice. So distracting, it's hard to drive. I must say I love that car. That's not how you're supposed to drive it. There's no way well, I don't know, maybe that little bit of gravel. But if I would have had maybe 2 foot more of fucking gravel, there's no way I would have gotten out of it in real life. Like, the only reason I play these racing games on here is because, like, you know, I lived in a car, I've worked on fucking numerous cars, I've built a couple of cars, well, shit. How many? What does it count when you've built it? If you replace suspension and rebuild the motor? If you replace the motor and everything else? I built 3.5 cars. The Integra is the half. Well, this Integra. Built another Integra. And then selling luxury and sport cars at Z Imports. That gave me the extra little bit of driving experience. The customers wanted to see what the damn things could do, you know? Oh yeah, they got a musician to tune the exhaust. That's cool. I like that. I wonder what the hell the musician would have to do with it, but like if it was a musician who was also a race car driver, that'd be something, you know? But that's, you know, Italian bragging rights. Mercedes would get somebody who was a musician and a race car driver and played soccer or some shit like that, and then wouldn't tell anybody. So yeah, not bad for a 4-banger. Speaking of Mercedes, I really need to first of all, I guess I might as well fucking sit down. Just saved it on here by playing it on the stream, but I'm a pack rat. What can I say? I like to save things. I hate games that limit the number of save files they give you. Tuned it to a harmonious frequency, which gives it an A rating on our emissions. Okay, so let me just switch cameras here. All right. Surprisingly enough, I don't have an air filter or anything within an arm's reach. Those are spark plug wires. I have a strut tower bar within arm's reach. Alright, now this is actually kind of cool. Apparently there's a grocery bag hanging by it. Oh, come on. Come here. Don't knock over a bunch of shit. Alright. I took this off of a Scion. Off of the red one, you know. And I was just thinking, you know those Klingon battle things? Tell me that isn't great. And not leave that right there for someone to stub their toe on. I'm gonna move that now, actually, before someone comes in here and stubs their fucking toe on it. They go up. Okay. Anyway. So the last one's R246, huh? Oh, gee. Alright. Well, I'm resting my wrist here. I'm going to check out this crap. So the requirements are LMS race car, Mercedes CLK Touring. Oh. So, wait, hold up. How come a Lexus ISF racing concept gets to go on there? That's Japanese. Shouldn't that be like a freaking Super GT car? That's all I'm saying. Is this game not as racist as I thought? Wait a minute. Alright. Schwartz Solds League B. Speaking of racist. Old Nazi race. Okay, so you want me to buy a Mercedes and take it around the Nürburgring for a lap. That I can arrange. Especially with 300 grand. Oh look, I still have the big thing on. Sorry. Alright. Suppose I should check the used cars first. For some reason it doesn't think. Oh wait, no. I forgot what I wanted to explain. I got fucking distracted by something. Oh, I got distracted by my fun little battle axe thing. Okay, so anyway. Anyways. Look at me, I'm on TV. So, I don't really have a prop for this. That's what threw me off. suppose I could use vacuum attachments. Alright, I'm gonna pineapple pin this motherfucker. Alright, so, oh, not through the plastic. It won't work through the plastic, you fucking moron. Yes, me, fucking moron. Moron, the name I call myself. Alright, so, picture this as an automotive powertrain. I know, detailed model. So, one of these, I'm just going to take the eraser off, so it can be the exhaust. And the other is your air filter. Alright? Now you have your intake manifold, your exhaust manifold. You have your tailpipe and your intake piping. Okay? Often you have a tube encasing or a plastic encasing around your air filter and then another tube sticking off of that. And this actually winds up being shorter, and then that winds up being an extra length. That's actually for a reason. What this is called is resonance tuning, and you can find it on every Honda made since 1972. Most cars, you know, since about the late 90s or early 2000s started doing it to try to improve fuel mileage. But what it used to be done is for carbureted tuning. You would take your, you get your air-fuel mixture just right, and then what you would do from there is get your resonance tuned by trimming off little bits of your tailpipe or adding to your tailpipe and making sure the harmonic balance stayed true all the way through the RPM range, and that would give you more efficient combustion with your, little cigarette pack thing. Okay. Oh, you're not throw that away. The scene's supposed to switch back. Switch back, scene. Oh wait, is my computer frozen now? That'd be a great time for the computer freeze. Ooh, it didn't freeze. So yes, Zonda was, blowing smoke up their own asses with that. I mean, it's good that they did it, and I suppose that might solve the mystery of why Italian cars for so many years until Zonda came along had so much fucking displacement and really didn't make very much horsepower. I mean, they were basically 18-wheeler motors with fucking, little